That scared the hell out of me. Right there. That scared the hell out of me. So I'm at the center of the labyrinth, trying to get my Zen on. Again, I'm at the center of the labyrinth, trying to get on my Zen, and then the loud bell scared the life out of me, man. But I could say that I'm happy, and I'm alive, and I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That is awesome. If I was gonna be all super sentimental and say it was a sign, it's probably a sign from the universe to wake up and enjoy the moment that you're living in. Oh my goodness, gosh, that was funny. By the way, I hope you're having a good weekend. I am doing these labyrinth walks not only for inward inspiration, inward introspection, but at the same time as healing, juggling a lot of thoughts inside, and sometimes thinking about it, letting yourself feel those emotions is a great way to express yourself and to move forward. So that's exactly what I'm doing with these little symbolic walks, and I'm happy that there's like a good dozen of these in the Vegas Valley and outside of the Vegas Valley. Now, right now, again, I am not in Las Vegas. I am in Boulder City, which is like east of Las Vegas. It's a satellite, right next to the Hoover Dam. And it is summer out here. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but Las Vegas is summer. It comes like a whole month early than everybody else's summer, dude. And we're already in the hundreds. We were already in the hundreds in May. But you live out here long enough, you get used to it. You know to bring water with you everywhere. You know to get into the shade if you're not feeling well. It's the whole idea of the resilience of human beings and the resilience of life itself. You learn that the desert's filled with life, whether it be rabbits and quails and lizards, snakes, all that good stuff, birds. But the wildlife and the plant life out here is actually really vast, and it's really beautiful. The really, really cool thing about living out here in the desert is there's always something to do. We kind of market ourselves to be a 24-hour town, or at least they do in Las Vegas. And when you move out to Boulder City, you pretty much move out here to retire. The real estate's a little bit more expensive out here, but there's a reason. You're kind of paying for peace and quiet. There's a lot of churches out in Boulder City. Again, those bells, loved it. Oh my goodness, gosh. Couple more zigzags and then I'm on my way out of this wonderful labyrinth. Again, there are several copies of this labyrinth in Las Vegas. This labyrinth is copied at two other places on the west side of town. And again, this is a copy of the original Chartres, France labyrinth that was made in the 13th century. So there's a reason why they keep copying this labyrinth. It's got a history, and they're most likely thinking that that history is beneficial in a spiritual way. Now, whether walking around in these zigzags are putting me into some kind of ecstatic state or helping me to concentrate better, I would say, yeah, it feels that way. And this place here, when you walk in, it feels like it's a place where you ought to whisper. So one more thing I want to show you before we leave this gorgeous place. Now, walking in, it talks about a testament to 3 billion years of life and 3.5 million years of early humans. And 65 million years age of dinosaur ends, first mammals. So basically, each and every one of these is a testament through time how the world has changed. 300 million years, first reptiles. 700 million years, explosion of life forms. 3.9 billion years, algae, bacteria. 4 billion years, formation of Earth-like planets. And 13 billion years, formation of our universe. Hugs, health, happiness from Boulder City. So I'm at St. Andrew's Church in Boulder City. Boulder City is a little east of where I live, and I'm just out here seeing the local veterinarian, honestly. But I did want to definitely check out their labyrinth. So this is a copy of the Chartres, France labyrinth, and this labyrinth dates back to, I believe, 1201 or 1211, the 13th century, basically. And the monks, it was said, they walked this labyrinth, but we don't know why they walked the labyrinth, what kind of spiritual experience they were having, or what kind of spiritual experience they were trying to evoke. So, modern day people who walk labyrinths, we have their own interpretations, whether we do it as some kind of inward kind of shadow work, or trying to have union with ourselves or union with God. A lot of people will use walking a labyrinth for many of those symbolic reasons. I like the whole the whole metaphor of the twists and turns in life that we tend to have when we're walking a labyrinth, when we're walking in life. And I like the whole idea of the twists and turns that we have in our brain when we're thinking or overthinking or doing practical problem solving. So a labyrinth, more or less, can symbolize whatever you want it to symbolize. When you go into the center of the labyrinth, you can go and have union or harmony with whatever you like, whether that be yourself, whether that be your deity, whether it be your ancestors. But I do like the whole idea of Carl Jung's collective unconscious and all of these archetypal symbols meaning something to every human being, even if it means something different to each and every individual. That archetypal symbols are universal, and that they're a language that human beings have used since we can document consciousness. So the labyrinth is most definitely a living archetypal symbol, or it's living today, as far as I mean, it's living in society. This goes back to ancient Greece, it goes back to ancient Egypt. But again, we don't know what they were doing and what they were trying to evoke when they were walking their labyrinths. Now, I really love that. I love the mystery of that. I don't want to say it's aliens, it's ancient aliens. I don't want to put in the God of the Gaps theory as well. I do like the idea that we've adopted it today in a new ritual. Again, this is a copy of the Chartres labyrinth from France. It's actually really beautiful sacred geometry. I really love the detail. When you're walking through it, it feels like you're flowing through it. I don't feel like I'm bouncing up and down willy-nilly. I believe there's supposed to be 12 concentric circles in this. And it feels like you're being centered. I mean, you're technically walking towards a center, but it feels like when you're walking through a labyrinth that you are being centered. Maybe with yourself, maybe with the world. Here we go. Just another twist and a turn, and I'll be at the center. And actually, I walk these in pretty good time. I walk a labyrinth in a good 5 minutes. Here we go. This is supposed to technically be the blossom of the labyrinth, the heart. And let's just do a quick little overview of all around me. It's really a beautiful, solemn place. Again, Boulder City, it's an expensive place to live per capita, but I mean, it's a retiree place to live. So if you had money in the desert and you don't want the hustle and bustle of Las Vegas, Boulder City's the place. Thank you for sharing this with me.